Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a requested video and it's for a calla lily. So I am going to show you how I would do my calla lilies. I don't do them very often, but this is how I do it. I know there's some other nail technicians might do them different, or artists, they may do them different, but for me, this is the way that it works for me. So to do this, I'm using my Brillbird One Movement paints in the colours of white, yellow, green and red. So one of the things that you really do need to look out for, especially if you're doing calla lilies and one-stroke nail art, you need to make sure that your brush is completely loaded with paint, that it's really worked into the bristles, which you can see I'm doing down at the bottom right hand corner. I'm really working the paint into that brush. So once I know I have enough, I'm holding my brush vertically, tilting it to the side and then completely turning it to the other side to finish off that petal of the calla lily. So this is actually the same as what you have just watched, only this time I have slowed it right down so you can actually see it being done sort of bit by bit. So the first part of the calla lily is our little upside down C shape, and I'm doing that with a mix of the white and the yellow. I'm just making sure that I have loads on my brush. The next part of the calla lily would be the petal on the left hand side. So again, I'm making sure that I've got plenty of paint on my brush. I'm just working it in. And when I put the brush on the nail, I'm going to have it up vertically, completely vertically. That's going to give you the thin line at the top. And then as soon as you start to, even 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters, come down in a line and press your brush to the side. Give it time for the paint to actually come out of the bristles. So you can see I have started going down. Now I'm pressing and I'm tilting my brush to the side. And this is really slowed down, but I do this bit quite slow anyway. So now I'm going to tilt my brush the other way, and that will just leave that little end of that petal. Okay, so we're on now to the opposite side of the petal. Again, I'm starting off with my brush vertically and I'm tilting it to the right hand side. Okay, and then I drag it down, and then you'll see me start to turn my brush and go in the opposite direction. So I find sometimes that is the hardest petal to do. If your paint isn't dry from your previous petal, you're going to smudge it. So give it time to dry in between, and we can always go in with our little detailer brush just to sharpen up the edges of the petals and to clean up the base of the petals as well before we do our leaves. I should have actually said right at the start of this video, the brush that I'm using is a straight head brush, so there's no slant in it. I was just cleaning up the base of the calla lily there with just a gel brush with some acetone on it, just to clean it up a bit. And now I'm getting in with my little detailer brush, and I'm just highlighting the edge of the petals just to make them stand out a bit more. So as I said at the start of this video, it's a requested video, and it's requested by Love Yourself. So I hope that I have done the job that I said I would do and show you one of the calla lilies. I know I'm not the best at you know, doing flowers, but I always try my best, and I hope that I've helped in some way. So the leaves of the Cala Lily are quite long, and so what I'm using here is just the green mixed with some of the yellow for highlighting, and I'm literally just putting my brush vertically and brushing up at an angle. To add the little bit that goes inside the Cala Lily, I don't know, I can't remember what that's called. It's not the stamen. What is it called? Maybe one of you will know. I'm not too clued up on flowers. I've just mixed together the yellow, the green, and I've added some red. And mixed together, they will create like a browny orange colour, and that will give you the perfect colour for inside the Cala Lily. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you have liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.